Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome back to our.
Weekly stream?
Yeah, this week we are.
Well, this week we are still the Ugly Cat Studio. You gotta mention who we are.
Okay.
And you are Catherine Hébert, who paints stuff.
I do. I do paint stuff.
And the stuff that you shall be painting is continuing this fat, tubby pigeon.
Yes. So this is a pigeon that we saw in Seoul. And I took a picture because he is so round.
The body is round, as
The
they
body
say.
is round, as they say. So we're painting him. We started him last week. And I'm going to try to finish it this week. We'll see if that works.
And one of the people commenting on Twitch last week called him a
Majestic Fat Bird.
Majestic Fat Bird. I think that's his name.
Yeah, so we're going with that. He's a majestic fat bird. So yeah, that's what we're doing today.
We don't know that he's fat. He could just be puffed up.
He could just be puffed up.
My favorite part of him is the slight bit of scruffiness in the back of his neck.
Here? Yeah.
Like it's not smooth.
Yeah. It is very cute.
So I guess the wing area is where you're concentrating today?
Yeah, I'm going to try to... and this is the hardest part because feathers are kind of very specific to draw. So I'm going to try to finish his round little body.
What are you going to do about background? Keep it abstract like that? Or are you going to like paint him in a...
Probably not. Probably do a different background.
Like what kind of background?
I do not know yet.
You're not helping with the creating of content here.
Probably pretty generic.
Okay, well, discussion complete. This has been the Ugly Cat Studio. Like and subscribe, please.
It will have to be something. I mean, most of the backgrounds that I do are pretty like basic. The star is this guy, so I don't want to have a super intricate background. Also, intricate backgrounds take a lot of time, and I would like to finish it during the stream. And I need to keep it probably the fairly similar colors, so like he's blending in the background better, like the colors matches.
He needs to be in a red room.
He will not be in a... I mean, we could make him in a red room if you want. That is doable.
The red room makes me think of Marvel movies because I think, I might be making this up, but I think the red room is where Black Widow was like kidnapped as a child. But I don't remember. You can tell I'm getting old because I don't remember comic book movies anymore.
Yeah. I was about to say that's a little bit strange.
As a card-carrying nerd,
yeah,
I used to be up on all that stuff, but now I am not.
You are not.
If Disney and Marvel want to sponsor us,
you will learn again.
I will very happily get back on the saddle.
Disney, sponsor us.
Yeah. Get those sweet Mickey Mouse dollars.
Yeah.
I take Lucasfilm dollars at this point too. I'm not even a big Star Wars guy as much as other things. The Ugly Cat Studio brought to you by Lucasfilm, where you only draw baby Yoda. Though we'll have to call him by his proper name, Grogu, trademark.
Yeah, I refuse. No amount of sponsorship is enough for me to call him by his name.
You act like you got so much integrity. I could dangle like $150 in front of you and you'd be like, yep, Grogu.
Probably.
And $150, I'm being like generous here. Could be like a piece of fried tofu. A donut.
I mean, I'm not gonna...
You can't argue with that.
No.
And I'm not pretending to be any sort of
Yeah.
paragon of virtue here either. Like, for a slice of pizza, I'll call him whatever you want.
I'm gonna shape his body a little bit before I start in the details, because if I start in the details and the light is not correct, that's gonna be a pain in the ass later to fix.
And by shape, you mean like coloration to make it look 3D.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can tell that the top of his wing is a lot lighter than the bottom of his wing. So I need to kind of have that blocked out before I start in the details, or I will regret it.
What about his, like, not chestal, but more abdominal region? Is that done, or is that just...
No, it's not done. But there's not much detail, so like it's hard to tell currently, but it needs a bit more detail on his belly.
Do we have video of him?
No. I think I only have that one photo, maybe 2 photos.
Sorry, pigeon. Magnificent fat bastard. Not fat bastard, fat bird.
Fat bird.
Well, for a couple of you just joined, Catherine is painting a pigeon. This commentary is not adding too much to what you can already see, I guess.
It's a very round pigeon we saw in Korea.
And he's popular. He got some comments on TikTok.
Ooh.
We don't usually get comments on TikTok.
It was also, I posted a work in progress on Reddit in our Borb, and it was very popular there as well. So shout out to the people of the Borb community.
There's got to be a name for Borb aficionados.
Borbies?
Borby doll.
Yeah.
I'm logging into the Ugly Cat Studio Reddit account now on this computer, which had been previously logged out.
Okay, I think like his shape is a lot better than when we started. So now I can go into a bit more like feather details.
Somebody on Reddit wants to buy a print of the maple syrup can you painted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On the which subreddit is that?
Our maple syrup.
Okay. Well, that can be arranged.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna bookmark that. We can discuss how to do that.
Yeah.
After the call. We have to decide if we want to make a print and send it to the guy, or if we want to put it in the store.
That is a question.
That is a question. Business decisions that got to be made. For this is nothing if not a business podcast.
We discuss business strategies.
Yeah.
That
So I'm
clearly
thinking.
should not listen to too much because we still both have day jobs.
So what I'm gonna do is take the cash we have and pump it all into oil futures,
Okay.
and then profit. That's the plan.
Okay.
Because the price of gas is going through the roof, the price of oil is going through the roof, with all the hubbub in the world, and clearly that trend has to continue, right? I should have bought oil futures last week or 2 weeks ago.
How many barrels can we buy?
Well, so you wouldn't buy. I've looked into this jokingly. Please, people, do not follow. This is not a financial advice podcast. I am not an accredited financial planner.
So I'm gonna cut you for a sec. Sharif just joined.
Oh, hey, Sharif.
How's it going?
So you do not buy barrels of oil directly because, for example, I do not want barrels of oil. What you do is you buy futures, which are like contracts for what the price will be at some future point. And people buy and sell those to hedge. Like oil producers will buy and sell those contracts so that like if the price goes outside the range where it's profitable for them, they can still make some money. But if you're not careful, apparently somebody on Reddit a couple years ago when, or was it? It was earlier this year when the U.S. bombed Iran the first time, the 12-day war. He bought futures oil contracts and messed up and ended up not just buying the contract, but he ended up buying the oil. So then he had to like rent a warehouse to fit all the barrels of oil that he accidentally bought. So that is what we do not want happening.
No, we can barely store a printer, so we can't have to store barrels of oil.
Yeah. Our little apartment is not sufficient for that.
Yeah.
However, if we make sure to not actually take delivery of the oil, then this could be something to do. We could pivot the whole business
to oil investments.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody. This has been the final Draw With Me by the Ugly Cat Studio. Catkin is going to sell the iPad and buy oil with it. Crude oil.
Yeah. We're not oil tycoons.
Yes. With 1 barrel of oil. Well, so like you sell your iPad, it's an older model, so like let's say really, really, really generously a couple $100 max. Yeah. Let's say $200 US for the sake of argument. Oil futures contracts are trading around $100 now. We could get 2 barrels of oil. I feel like we could store that.
Yeah, I mean, there's space on the treadmill we never use.
Yeah.
We could put 2 barrels in there easily.
Okay, a barrel of oil is 158 liters.
That's a lot.
42 gallons.
So I don't know that, but like, is a barrel of oil the same as like those like big metal like barrels that, you know, on the true crime shows like people hide bodies in?
Like a beer
that
keg?
Kind of standard like big metal barrels? Or are like a specific like what do they look like? I've never thought about like actual like oil barrels.
So I'm looking this up as we talk. This is not knowledge I had previously. A barrel is a standard unit of volume.
Okay.
Just like how a cup is a standard unit of volume, but you might have a small cup or a big cup. Mm-hmm. Like your cup might be 3 cups.
Yeah.
So a barrel is whatever number I said earlier, 159 liters, exactly 42 gallons. But the big oil drum barrels you're thinking of, mm-hmm. like what Caribbean people make musical instruments out of,
yes,
is an oil drum typically is 200 liters instead of 159.
Okay, so it's bigger.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they sell oil in like little barrels.
I don't think they sell oil in little barrels. I think it's like just the unit. Like our 12-cup coffee maker does not have 12 cups in it.
Well, yeah, coffee makers' cups are like.
But that's true too. But like, you know, it's just a measure of volume. So like when an oil tanker is chugging along, there's not like millions of barrels in it. They have a big tank with the...
Yeah. Clearly, I know nothing about oil.
A standard barrel of oil is the amount of oil that would occupy exactly one barrel.
But if we would buy 2 barrels, they would give us 2 barrels.
Well, I don't know what unit, like what they transport it in. If we bought 2 barrels of oil, I think if they came in the steel drums, it'd be like 1.5 steel drums of oil.
Yeah. Feathers are hard to draw.
I don't even know how you'd pick it up. Like, do we have to go to the like port?
I'm assuming so. Like, they're not gonna like overnight the barrels via plane.
Yeah.
Like, I guess we would have to go pick it up at the port.
Do you get a receipt?
Probably.
We could claim it as a business expense. Yeah, so I think worst case scenario would be we actually have to take possession of the oil. We should try to avoid that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's one of those things you can do on like an investing app, like Wealth Simple in Canada or Robinhood in the US.
Probably.
Like when you buy shares or whatever online, you don't have to like, get a piece of paper that says I have 1 share of Amazon or whatever. I don't know how any of this works.
Don't take any financial advice from us, please.
Yeah, I mean, we're people who invested time and money into having a store selling art prints just before AI hit.
Yeah, so,
We're not... Sharif says, lesson learned, do not buy oil barrels. Well, unless you need them. Like, if you're building a refinery, like, buy as many as you need. I imagine. And buy it now before, like, the war gets worse. That's my advice. That's my certified financial advice. If you're going to buy oil, buy it now.
People do not listen to him.
When you edit this video for YouTube after, you'll have to put a little disclaimer at the bottom.
Yeah.
The Ugly Cat Studio makes no financial claims.
Yeah, the feathers are not working really well.
In what sense?
In the sense that they don't look good or like feathers. I don't know. They don't feel like they're soft or they don't look like feathers. That might change. Feathers are like, it's just, they're hard to do.
Well, this is why I keep saying that if you're going to paint a bird, paint a penguin. Because they're like smooth and...
One day I will.
For those of you just joining, we are talking about buying oil barrels for some reason. But what this is really about is Catherine painting a pigeon.
Yeah. That's the real reason we're here. If you're here for actual like oil investment advice, I suggest.
Well, maybe we should make investment advice from the Ugly Cat Studio a like recurring segment.
Okay. We can do that. We can have segments. I like that.
Yeah, we need segments. We need a segment where we talk about the actual art.
That is true.
We're strangely amiss in that.
Yeah, we always end up talking about like everything except for what I'm drawing.
Like we talk about Alexander the Great. We talk about investing in oil barrels.
But yet we're not talking about pigeons.
I mean, if we're going to buy any kind of metal tinned liquid, we should just buy maple syrup in industrial quantities.
Yeah, we could buy. I'm sure you can buy barrels,
Yeah.
like from the Great Reserve of maple syrup.
The strategic maple reserve,
Yeah.
or whatever they call it.
Yeah. How much maple syrup is in the reserve?
I just pulled that up. The reserve is 75,000 square feet and can hold 26 million pounds of maple syrup.
Where is it?
Or it's 33,045 gallon barrels. These barrels are much bigger than a normal oil barrel.
And what vintage is that maple syrup? Like, do they switch it every year?
I don't know. It's in the town of Saint Antoine de Tilly.
Oh, really?
Tilly? How do you say that?
See.
Saint Antoine de Tilly.
Yeah.
Which is a town in rural Quebec somewhere.
Yeah, it's between Montreal and Quebec.
Everything's
Sorry,
between
Quebec.
Montreal and Quebec.
What?
That explains nothing.
It's, I don't know, like 20 minutes, half an hour south of Quebec City, on the river.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't have any clue what the hell we're talking about, the Canadian government has a strategic maple syrup reserve where they keep 133 million pounds of maple syrup. And I assume they keep it in order to stabilize the price, to keep farmers afloat. There was a big heist a few years ago.
Yeah.
Where people stole maple syrup.
I remember that.
In 2011, 2012, 3,000 tons of maple syrup were stolen. $18.7 million worth of maple syrup.
That's a lot.
So they siphoned the syrup from the barrels, replaced it with water, and then sold the syrup on the black market. So okay, this wasn't from the strategic reserve though. This was from Saint Louis de Blanfort, which is a different town. They rented space in the same warehouse, and then at night came and just siphoned the syrup. And it was only discovered when they were doing a inventory check and realized that the syrup was watered down.
But what is that reserve of syrup like that they stole? Like, why is there a big reserve of syrup at that town?
I think that was just a storage place for the Quebec Federation of Maple Syrup people. They made a TV show about it. It's called The Sticky.
Huh. I did not know that.
Starring Jamie Lee Curtis. 6 episodes. Produced by Jamie Lee Curtis. 6 episodes, black comedy series about the maple syrup heist.
It is going to be soon maple syrup time here.
17 people were arrested. So we'll definitely have to talk to that guy who wanted a painting of maple syrup.
Yeah.
So Sharif has a very good question. Wait, maple syrup is that important? Um,
Yes.
no, but it's a huge commodity in Canada, in Quebec specifically, and like people are very proud of it, and it's very expensive because one maple tree. You used to know the numbers on this, like the sap of one maple tree, and then you have to boil it down.
Yeah, I don't know the numbers, but I know that it because my I grew up. My grandfather had a sugar shack, so he was making maple syrup not commercially, but just for the family. So every winter, well, every like spring actually, we spent our weekend at his place, and we were making maple syrup. So and it was kind of a really like um, not a super high tech. Like big sugar shacks will have like pipes between trees to collect the sap, but for us, we were walking in the forest with snowshoes and just carrying it by hand
In a bucket.
in a bucket. And then someone was following us with an old timey skidoos from the 70s, um, with a big like plastic like like a I don't know like a massive like can like a plastic one
Like a big barrel.
yeah, like a big plastic barrel, and then we would like fill it and then boil it.
So what you do is you literally just take a tap and stick it in the side of the tree,
Yeah.
and the sap comes out. And I just looked it up. It takes 44 liters of sap to make 1 liter of maple syrup.
Yes. We had giant, like a big, like to boil it, you have like stainless steel vats on top of fire, and it's pretty big. It's like the equivalent of maybe like 3 or 4 bathtubs, maybe like big bathtubs. Like it's pretty big. And then you boil it for like hours and hours and hours, and then make maple syrup. And then you just add a
And
little bit at the end.
and the point is that like 44, like the volume reduces by 44 times.
Yeah.
So it's an expensive like distilled substance, and they export it around the world. So like you get a ton of money from it. People in Japan and China especially love maple syrup, and it's also why most of the maple syrup you get outside of, let's say, Quebec, Vermont, and a few other places is fake, because the real stuff is super expensive.
I'm very picky with my maple syrup.
Yeah, you are. But the other thing is, and like you won't really appreciate this part, but like in a cold climate where the food sucks, you have to eat like twigs and bark and like deer meat. Maple syrup was like one of the few sources of like sweetness. So like you don't do it in like the tropics where there's like mangoes and stuff everywhere, but up here you like it was like one of the few palatable things that comes from the tundra.
It's we're not that north.
No, but like a temperate to cold environment isn't as fruitful with like good produce as, you know, the jungle.
Yeah, I'm assuming that back in the day, maple syrup was a lot cheaper than actual sugar.
I don't know.
I would think so.
It depends what you mean by back in the day. Like early settlement of North America, like before there was like towns, probably. But there's a reason that the French, for example, didn't defend Quebec but kept all their islands in the Caribbean, because sugar was like much bigger business and could
No,
be
I'm
produced
talking here. Like if you move to like Canada,
not like the world price,
No,
but
no, no, not the world, but like for people here, like you can make maple syrup in your backyard.
yeah.
Like,
If you were
it's
like
make.
in some like village in the middle of nowhere, far from the port of Montreal, then yeah, I mean that's my point. Like that you had to, like the locally available goods, maple syrup was super important.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't import sugar, you couldn't import, mango juice. I got mango on the head because we had some mango in the fridge and I finished it, and now I want more. But maple syrup is pretty good. I can't deny that. I imagine in most places, honey was like more fruitful than
Yeah.
tree sap.
At my job, they have a. I think they announced last week that we were gonna have an outing at a sugar shack. So I don't know if I'm gonna go because usually we go at places that suck. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, we probably should explain what that is because I don't think anybody outside of Quebec or Canada knows what a sugar shack is. It's very, very specific to here.
It is a place where you eat maple syrup and maple syrup related foods.
Yeah,
where
so
you make maple syrup.
yeah, so like each what is it called? Maple syrup, like not refinery, but like farm or whatever. Shack, yeah. We'll have it's basically like a restaurant or a cafeteria, but like they serve like a meal of traditional French Canadian food with excessive amounts of maple in it.
Yes.
And for dessert, they have a thing where they pour, like they have a table outside covered in snow and ice, and you pour the maple syrup on it and twist like a popsicle stick around.
It's not the maple syrup, it's the maple taffy. You have to cook it longer.
Okay, the maple taffy then, which is like concentrated maple syrup, sticky, like honey level. And you eat like basically maple syrup on snow and call it a delicacy.
Because it is delightful.
I'm not from here originally, and I don't have the same sweet tooth you have, so I find it all a little silly. But people do love it. I'm not sure if they do it in other maple regions, like in Vermont and New Hampshire and stuff.
Surely they do.
Yeah, but like the tradition of the sugar shack might be specific to here.
Yeah, maybe.
According to Wikipedia, maple syrup production was mostly for personal use back in the day.
That makes sense. Because, like, if you have some land, you have a forest, there's a lot of maple here. So, might as well do it, then you get sugar for the year.
Yeah. But because it's so labor intensive and low volume, you couldn't have like a massive industry like the sugar industry.
Yeah.
Like, import like 50 million slaves to pick your maple doesn't really help when there's like a limited amount of maple.
Yeah.
And 90% of the world's maple syrup is made here in Quebec, according to this infographic from the Government of Canada that I'm looking at. Most of which goes to the US, and like 60% of the maple in the world goes to the US, and then Germany, UK, Japan, and Australia. So this data is like 10 years old. I think Korea is pretty big too, and China.
Mm-hmm.
So now that's our maple segment. We got maple segment, we got finance segment. Sharif's got to go to bed. Good night, Sharif.
Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Sharif is like, what is this discussion about maple syrup? I'm out.
Yeah, he has like absolutely no frame of reference. I'm wondering if maple syrup is good, don't get me wrong, but if you have access to like copious amounts of like cane sugar, honey, all the other sweeteners, pomegranate molasses, I don't know how popular it would be.
mean, it's a different sugar.
Yeah. I think it's really the economics of it which make it not spread. Like, you can't grow more of it really.
Yeah, like the trees take a long time to grow, I guess, and then it's only for like a couple weeks of the year.
Yeah.
You cannot like in order for maple tree to get sap, you need to have like temperature during the day that are above zero and at night below zeros. And that's like a couple weeks in the year, and then it's done.
So you can't scale up production the way you can scale up production of sugar beets
Yeah.
or corn syrup. So, but like a lot of in Quebec, a lot of things that don't use maple elsewhere use maple here. Like if you look at recipes at the grocery store, it'll be like maple ginger teriyaki chicken,
Yeah.
and no one else in the world would think to use maple in that because it's just not, you know, they don't have voluminous amounts of it. All this talk has made me hungry. I think we should kill the stream and just go eat.
I'm just gonna go like have a shooter glass of maple syrup.
Yeah, that's a little weird. I've seen you do that multiple times.
Yeah. It's great when you just want like, if you need a little bit of sugar, a little like spoon of maple syrup, and then you're all good.
I'm surprised there's not more maple candies. Like commercially produced maple candy.
That's true. There's not that many.
You get like honey-based candies a lot. But not maple.
The tail is gonna be annoying to do. But it has to be done.
It does. I just saw that you had still life as one of the hashtags on your YouTube post for this week. Still life, hashtag Tokyo, hashtag Japan.
I always forget to change the hashtags.
Well, no wonder nobody's watching. They can't find us. The maple and pigeon aficionados don't even know we're here.
That is true.
Maple and pigeon aficionado is like a Venn diagram that consists of just you.
I mean, I'm sure there's a couple people.
Yeah. All within like 200 miles of where we sit.
Probably. Oh, the swing is not too bad. It's not done yet, but like I think that's gonna work. Like he looked fluffy and chubby. It looks like if you would press on his wing, it would like be spongy.
Yes. I agree with that. Floofy, I believe, is the term of art.
Mm.
So we've covered the 3 food groups of stream conversation. Price of oil, maple syrup, and pigeons.
What's our next segment?
I don't know, we need to plan that in advance more. We're YOLOing it a little too much.
Yeah.
We could have a segment where we make prank phone calls.
There's no way I'm making prank phone calls, dude.
Somebody's commenting on our YouTube in Portuguese. He just said baking soda peroxide for some reason. Yeah. I'm not clear if it's spam or
Yeah.
if he's writing his shopping list in our chat.
Or maybe a recipe.
Yeah, that's true. It's a mystery.
Yep.
Well, I said hello. We'll see if that person likes to respond. So after the tail and the wing, like then it's just a little bit of belly and then you're done.
And then the background.
Well, still TBD what you're gonna do there, I guess. I mean, you can just leave it like this too.
Yeah, but I want to put him in a background. I think it's nicer on the actual background.
Maybe he's at Pizza Hut. Maybe he's in the Pizza Hut in Taiwan. That was the last one in the whole country with a buffet that he didn't get to go to, just like I didn't get to go to it.
Yeah, possibly. But for sure, I'm gonna do the background on a separate layer and see if I want to keep it or not, or if we just leave it like that.
They still have a Pizza Hut buffet in Montreal.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
La Salle.
Hmm.
Oh, it's the one near Angrignon Mall on Boulevard Newman.
I didn't know there was one there.
Yeah. Or at least it's listed on Yelp, which I didn't realize people still use. The reviews are not good though.
I mean, are you surprised?
I gotta say, I'm disappointed by the pizza. I've never had a crust this soft. It was in a state between liquid and solid.
That's so gross.
Even undercooked high school pizza had more integrity. My pizza was full of hair. I wonder if it was done on purpose.
That is gross.
The waitress openly admitted that we'd have to remind her for the rest of our order because she was forgetful.
I mean, at least she's honest, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, we have a streamer boo.
Oh, it's been a while. Let me remove him.
Welcome back, streamer boo.
Well, no
And
one can see him because it was automatically flagged.
Mm.
Yeah, he's been removed. I'd very much like to know what this guy commenting about baking soda peroxide is talking about.
Yeah.
We shall never know.
Never.
Well, I feel like we're back on the map now with Streamaboo giving us spam.
Yeah.
We've been getting spam on Twitch every time we stream for some service that allows you to buy Twitch followers, I guess.
I
And
think so. Yeah.
every week, like clockwork. And then the last couple of weeks, that spammer never didn't come. Now
So
we're
we
back.
finally feel legitimate again.
Yep. Though maybe we just ended up blocking all of their accounts.
It's possible.
Oh, I'm looking at the Pizza Hut reviews for the one that I said was a buffet.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered wings, and as I poured the sauce, a bug was locked in the sauce
Ugh.
with a picture. Indescribably bad product quality.
Ugh.
Raw pizza dough.
How is this still in business?
Looked cooked from the outside, inside uncooked like plastic.
Let's not go there.
This guy ordered pizza from them, and apparently they had run out of onions, but made 4 pizzas for him anyways. And when he got them, there was no onions. Like they didn't notify him that they were out of the toppings. My boyfriend proposed to me tonight, and we ordered pizza to celebrate. Obviously, we ordered from Pizza Hut because you can never go wrong with Pizza Hut pizza. I let them know we got engaged when I ordered, and got this lovely surprise: a handwritten note saying "Congratulations" on the pizza box. Thank you, Pizza Hut. You are the best, and thank you for making this special day that much more special. How much you want to bet that's astroturfed? No real person wrote that.
I mean, it's possible.
Well, that's really sad. When I was a kid, I used to love Pizza Hut. It was like a magical place to go for lunch.
Yeah. We almost never, like, my parents were not the type to, like, get us to, like, we were not eating at restaurants.
Yeah.
But while we were on vacation, then we would stop, and it was great. And I remember getting, I think it was at Pizza Hut, there's a big, like, plastic cup.
Like the red one?
No, it changed color with the temperature. It was like yellow and pink. This was like probably like early 90s.
Okay.
And I loved that cup. I remember yeah. Don't remember much for the actual Pizza Hut, but I remember the cup that I kept.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. All the links I'm seeing are for that like iconic red plastic cup.
It's also probably from the US, if that makes a difference.
Well, Google is Google. It might have been from some other chain, like Waffle House or something.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Pizza Hut.
What I used to love was getting the little mini pitcher of soda, like the like frosted red plastic mini pitcher.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember that.
That was my special thing. This magnificent fat bird is looks so friendly.
I know. It's coming along too.
We had a couple of people just jump on the stream. So this is Catherine Hébert from the Ugly Cat Studio painting
Oh.
a fat ass pigeon.
That's not his name.
Magnificent fat pigeon, was it?
Magnificent Fat. No. Majestic Fat Bird.
Majestic fat bird. Yeah.
Yes. He is a pigeon that we saw in Korea. And that I'm drawing because I love him. I took his picture because it was so round. I don't usually see pigeons that round. And I thought it was really cute. So I decided to paint him.
So what is the Inktober 52 prompt for today?
Good question. Let me check. Let's look it up.
I'm looking on their website and I'm not seeing it.
Inktober 52. Bloom.
Okay. So this guy doesn't count for that.
No.
Last week it was lift, so you can make the point that a bird like flies, therefore has lift.
Yeah.
But bloom doesn't really cover it.
I'm adding a little bit of color. I thought it was a little bit too monochromatic. Just a touch of like blue and purple to kind of match his coloring. Also gonna add a little bit of blue on his belly. Not too much, but just a little bit so we get the touch of color in the gray.
Have you decided what you're going to do with the background yet?
No. We're gonna yellow it a little bit later.
I'm waiting on bated breath.
This and keep going with the little details. So we don't really see feathers on his belly, so it's just kind of like little like how do I say that in English? It's like mottled, maybe like kind of have just little like sections that are darker and sections that
Yeah,
are brighter
almost
without
like
really the
clouds, where like
yeah.
it looks like a not flat surface, but it's not a surface at all.
Mm. Not sure that's what I mean, but
Like cottony almost.
yeah. It's also a very specific kind of gradient pattern on his belly that I want to like get right because I think it's super interesting. But it's challenging. Okay, that's not terrible. Also, I need to not put my head too close to the iPad because then my head is in the camera.
The level of professionalization is
No.
increasing.
Come on, camera. Okay.
I'm still itching to know what's going to be the background.
I'll get there at some point.
That's the mystery of the day.
Okay. Let's do a background to make you happy.
Now you're just being lazy because you don't want to do
Yeah.
the belly.
I mean, it's not too far off.
No, I mean, if you told me it was done, I would believe you.
I'll try to get like the color of the background in the photo, but probably a bit more simple.
Do you think it's going to be a problem with the red?
No, the red's gonna be gone.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock. I know that because I heard the cat's food deploy.
So we're gonna start by just covering the background and see like what works and what doesn't and decide and go from there.
Oh, I just got a notice from YouTube. Our YouTube channel is 2 years old.
Ooh,
We didn't do much with it for the first year and a half.
yeah. I think we posted probably a couple shorts and that's it. Oh, I got something in my eye. Excuse me. So it's probably going to be something like that for the background. Very simple. Just so there's like something.
I don't really see it as very related to what you said.
Well, the colors are like in the same kind of colors.
It seems a little greener.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's not greener, I think. It's just darker overall. Tail is in the shades. Let's do this. Do we keep the background? Do you like it better with or without?
I don't know. I think honestly, without.
Okay.
I think the red's a bit too much. But like if you change the red to something else, a little more subdued. But what do I know? I've never made a good decision about these paintings. That's not what I'm paid for. Not that I'm paid at
Yeah,
all.
exactly. I was about to say, like, are we even paid here?
No. We're doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah. I think I like him better on the background. At least he looks like. Okay, let's do it before after. I mean, it just looks like a totally different painting.
Yeah,
Like this is just a drawing of a pigeon. That's it. And
yeah.
this is like,
This is macabre.
how is this macabre?
The zoom what's the word I'm trying to say? The phone setup is shambolic today. It's really zooming in and out a lot.
Zooming.
Yeah. Focusing in and out. I mean,
Well, there's not much I can do about it currently.
you know what we should do this weekend is like diagnose that because it's making for bad TV and we need to figure out the solution. I'm sure there's ways to do it.
Yeah, surely.
It's not macabre. It's that's not the word I'm looking for. It's more morose, like a rainy day on Coruscant.
Yeah. Which I think makes for a nicer image overall.
But this little fluffy borb is a little too joyous for that.
I mean, it was a drab subway station.
But he was no drab bird.
What?
He's not a drab bird though.
No. So it doesn't have to be a drab bird on my drab background. Hey, hi, welcome back. Yep, another stream. We're finishing.
Oh, Hog Rider joined us.
Yeah, I believe he's the one who named the one who named the pigeon.
Yeah, you are the one who named the pigeon. He's the magnificent fat bird, thanks to Hog Rider 222.
So we are finishing him today. I think he turned down the too bad.
And having a mild argument over the background. Okay, I think it looks a lot better now. Earlier, it felt different. I think it's one of your more successful paintings. He's very charming, this Borb.
He really is.
Funny thing is that we ate dinner before the stream, and I was like, this way I won't be hungry and want to just end it after an hour. And you're like, yeah. And then now you just finished the painting.
Well, it's not finished yet. I still have some stuff to do on his belly. I still have some like little things to like finished. The background is still not done. The shadow is not done. Like there's still a fair amount of work to be done on the painting. Like I think I'm gonna be able to finish it today, but it's not like I'm not gonna be finished in like 5 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes.
Probably not even 10 minutes. I'm trying to read the shadow in the reference picture, and it's quite hard because the floor is so much like textured. But um, yeah. Oh, how come I don't stream on the weekend? We could. We chose on Thursday because that's a convenient night for us. We both have day jobs. Um, and on the weekend, usually, like, it's the time when we actually have time to do other things.
Leave the house for once.
Yeah, sometimes leave the house and stuff like that.
Shopping.
But I would love eventually to sleep.
Hog Rider says, "How dare you have a life?"
I know, right? But I would love to do it more, and like maybe at some point, like
Well, what we keep talking about and we keep not doing is casually streaming.
yeah,
Like not just our scheduled time, but like, you got half an hour, we'll pop on and draw.
yeah, that's
teacup.
true. I should do that more. Planning on the weekend is harder because then if you want to have a regular schedule, it means that if I want to go see like my mom on the weekend, then I have to plan around the stream. So it makes it really hard because I can't go during the week because stupid day job.
But I think we should. This sounds silly, but plan to be more spontaneous.
Yeah.
In addition to the Thursday nights, not in view.
Yeah. Also, this is just, I don't know. I base that on like my own stuff, but I figured that on the weekend people are busy and they're not gonna watch like.
But I think there's all kinds of people who have all kinds of schedules.
Of course.
And we're locking ourselves into only a certain kind of people by being only this certain kind of time.
Of course, but also we don't have a choice.
Yeah, no. We don't have a choice of what's convenient for us, but we have a choice to additionally do other times.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And we have thus far, chosen not to.
It's true. But yeah, I spend a lot of the weekend drawing, so I should just like set up shop and like draw like on stream instead of just like drawing by myself on the couch. Okay, that's not terrible. The shadow is working not too bad. Then I went and fucked it up. Undo.
It's one of the nice advantages of digital painting.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of like dimension to the wall behind him, like maybe a little bit of like another color in the corner, just so it's
what color?
flat. Oh, probably like the same kind of color from the floor, but just so the wall is not like fully like flat. Like there's a little bit of like light that comes on his back, so presumably the light source is like top right. So I could get the background a little bit lighter on that side, just to like change it a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear what?
About what Hug is saying.
Oh. Following 3 different chat streams is hard. It's hard to see the color that you're painting because the iPad's decided to be bright.
Yeah, that's why you have to look on the left side of the screen.
That's true. We should just get rid of the right side entirely.
I think if we get rid of the right side, people are gonna think that it's AI or something.
No AI paints this slowly.
That's a true fact. But also, this is useful when I want to like look at the reference or like show the reference. Like
That's
obviously,
true.
the auto
Zoom thingy.
is the
Focus.
exposure is like never going to be great. It's really hard to like expose for a screen.
A couple of people just joined. Welcome. Catherine is finishing a painting of a pigeon. He's the Magnificent Fat Bird, as Hog Rider 222 actually named him.
Yep. And Hug's asking, are you gonna add the little curb or whatever to differentiate the floor from the wall? Probably not. Sometimes I do it, but I treat it more as like he's on a backdrop, so there's kind of like a floor, but not really.
It looks like he's at the Sears photo studio.
Yeah. Because I don't want to actually draw a full-on background that is actually something. I just want to have like, he's standing on something, like he has a shadow, but I don't want to draw like the full background because then that becomes a much longer painting to do. So I'll probably just leave it like soft and not like nondescript. Because backgrounds take time to do. I'm currently working, I'm gonna show you the other one here. I'm currently working on this one. And this one I'm doing the background and it takes so much time. Like I've just started the leaves and there's just so much detail and it takes so much time. So it would take me like multiple streams.
Hog Rider says it looks like his cat.
Yeah. This cat we saw in Taipei on a little park. It was very cute. But yeah, we want the burb to be the start of the show.
The Borb.
The borb.
The Hog Rider says that was a pretty detailed background, that one for the cat painting.
Yeah.
The one advantage of having the backgrounds is that, how do I put this? It's like, you have some paintings, like in the store, for example, they're like, this is a painting of a cat. And there are others where this is a painting and there is a dog in it.
Yeah.
And that's like 2 different things. Like, Cane di Milano, like obviously the dog is the star of the show, but it's like a slice of life with a dog in it.
Yeah.
Rather than like cat or bird.
Yeah.
And this one's more bird.
Yeah. This is a painting of this bird, and that's it.
Yeah. One thing I think um, you could do for the store specifically is if you do some with the red background,
Mm-hmm.
then that like makes them fit together. Like you could have a bird, a like octopus, and a maple syrup can all on the same red background, and they'd go together as a set more than they would with different backgrounds.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why I just told you to paint an octopus, but
No, you're right. The background doesn't take away from the cat replying to a hug here. Um,
it really depends on the particular piece.
yeah. Also, what I would like to do, because I'm a big fan of like the kind of old timey paintings that I've always like dark and super detailed background, but also not really detailed. But like there's a way of like how the master were painting, like when you would have a portrait and the background is still pretty, like, or like the old still lifes. Um, and I always try to do that, and I'm not there yet. So maybe I should try to like just reproduce like an old painting for fun once and see like how
You know,
I
I
do
just
that.
Googled old still life
Mm-hmm.
because you said old still life,
Yeah.
and like every single one has this color of background or slightly darker. Though most of them have a like a sharper line dividing where the table and the wall.
Yes.
Well, I guess you've got a pretty sharp line now. You didn't a few minutes ago. It's a little hard to tell too because the overlay of the chat feels like it's the line.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I quite like these kind of like nondescript and a little bit messy, not fully done, but just their background. I think that works quite well. But now I have to go back to the
Borb.
Borb. I quite like him.
Very charming.
Okay, I say I have to go back to the Borb, and then I keep just painting the background. Okay, just a little bit here, and then I'm going back to the Burb. Just turn on this beak. Okay. Back to the Borb for real. There's a little bit of like more details, some darker areas in his feathers on his belly too that I want to pick up. A little bit disheveled in places.
So Hogrider asked what you're going to do with this piece once you're done with it. The answer is just 80% chance it will just live in your iPad and no one will ever see it again.
Yeah. I'll post it on the socials, and then like chances are nothing will.
But small chance, like especially if you do another few similar ones, we may add it to the uglycat.com store. We got a big backlog of stuff that we have to decide if we're going to add it. It's been a little while since we've updated the site with new pieces.
Yeah.
Because updating the site with new pieces is a lot of work. You got to get the different printing companies to print it, and then we test the colors, and then blah, blah, blah. The business segment of this podcast was earlier, so I'm not going to go into that now. I always wanted to feel a bird's foot, like the scales. I never know if it's going to feel like I think it's going to feel.
How do you think it's gonna feel? Like, what's your?
I want to know how hard it is. Like, is it a little squishy or is it like hard like a fingernail?
I mean, I've never.
You never
Like-
felt a bird's foot either.
No, I have, but I have never squished it to know how soft it is because it is tiny and I don't want to break their legs.
Oh, I would just press a little bit, is what I mean.
I think it's like a little bit stiffer than a snake.
Then a what?
Than a snake.
Yeah, I mean the snake's got like kind of like the kind of scales that are like almost like sequins.
Yeah.
But this is like the hard kind of scoots, where each one, they're not overlapping. They're like each its own little thing. I guess it would feel kind of like a turtle, like a turtle hand.
Yeah. But I don't remember touching a turtle.
I've touched more turtles in my life than I have bird feet. My only frame of reference for bird feet is seeing people eat chicken feet in like Chinese restaurants.
Oh yeah.
But I've never like touched one, and those are, I believe, fried. So one has to assume that changes the texture.
Yeah, I never ate them either. I don't think I even tasted them. They were like often my ex was Vietnamese, and so we used to go have like food with his friends, and we often have like chicken feet on the table. But I've never tasted it because it grossed me out. Oh, thank you. Well, glad you were waiting for it, and glad that you're back.
We are here every week at this time, so
Yes. And next week is going to be a new painting. We don't know what it's going to be yet. I usually know just before because I'm not planning anything.
which is deeply frustrating because then you ask me like facts about the thing you're painting, and I'm like, I didn't know you were going to paint an octopus till 2 seconds ago. And then if you see my screen, I got like 12 tabs and 3 ChatGPT windows being like, what are fun facts about octopus? I don't, in fact, think you should paint an octopus, though. I don't.
Have a coworker who had the pigeons make a nest on his balcony. So we set up a security camera to look at the pigeon nest, and it was very cute.
Is that still up? Or is that a while ago?
It was a while ago.
That makes sense. Because if it was current, I feel like you would have mentioned it to me. We do, in fact, talk when we're off stream.
Yeah.
Mostly to plan bathroom and kitchen use because our apartment's tiny.
Hmm.
What's up?
I'm trying to add the details on his belly, and I'm not happy with how it's turning out. I'll try other things.
Like, try what other things?
Just different brush strokes, and see how that works.
I'm still trying to figure out the mystery of the guy who posted about baking soda.
We'll never know. Nothing we can do. We'll never know.
I'm gonna go to their profile and see if I can find out.
I need to add a little bit of details on these black feathers in the back because they're a little bit. They need to be a little bit better. But then after that, I think we'll be close to done.
And then we can go offline and do all the boring things that we have to do this evening, like the dishes and shower. And eat Chinese food.
Like all of our adult responsibilities.
I can barely keep up with the few responsibilities I do have, like to flush the toilet and do the dishes. We don't even have to shovel the snow this year because the car is not in the spot.
It's true.
But I don't understand. People have kids. People have multiple houses. I don't understand how any of them are doing that. I find the fact that we have to sit here and talk for an hour to be already overwhelming.
I like it.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying that the responsibility of having a once a week schedule is already a lot for me. Okay. I don't know why I said okay. I was looking at the weather and then I saw that it was okay.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I've been checking the weather because we were supposed to have a big ice storm yesterday and today that had the potential for 40 millimeters of icy rain and possible power outages. Spoiler alert, we didn't get any of that. But I was checking the weather to make sure that it wasn't just delayed by a day.
Hug says, with great responsibility comes great procrastination.
Yes.
That is the truest thing that was ever said. I have a hard time speaking tonight.
The level of professionalism is just overflowing. Yeah. Procrastination is where it's at.
Yeah.
That's my favorite hobby. But I don't always get around to it. So is it just these tail feathers that you have to do, or what else is there?
No, I'm just getting a little bit more details in that section here because it was a little bit
sparse.
Yeah. It doesn't need to be super detailed, but it needs to feel you need to feel the details, and this wasn't the case. I'm just trying to add a little bit of details in there.
Oh, we got a new chatsman.
Oh, hi.
Zifu23 says hi, and we say hello back.
Welcome to the stream. We are painting this week this pigeon that we are calling, thanks to Hug here in the chat, that we are calling Majestic Fat Bird. It is now his name. He is a round pigeon that we saw in Seoul, in Korea. and I've decided to paint him because
Though we still have the argument over, is he fat or is he just fluffy? Like maybe he didn't use conditioner
that's true.
or use too much conditioner. Hog Rider says he's rather rotund.
He is rotund.
Also suggested that we should give our account like 400 badges to prove that we're the owner. I will have to admit, I do not know what that means.
Yep.
I'm an old man. I don't understand the Twitch. So if you can clarify what that means, that would be well helpful.
We will need to Google Twitch badges.
Badges are little icons to the left of your Twitch username to showcase as part of your identity.
Oh. Well, we'll look into that and because it is not something that I knew. Well, I have bad news for you. You're not getting rich by selling those paintings. Because if that's the case, I would be rich. And I am not.
I added a badge I didn't mean to add. I added a badge implying that we're only listening and not watching. I don't know how to add more badges. Oh, did you hear what Zifu said?
Yeah, that is sad. Well, me too. I would love to be rich.
Yeah, I don't think marrying you is the path, though.
Yeah, it's really not the path. Also, like, you don't want to do that.
I've seen your finances. It's not worth.
Also, you live with me.
Yeah. How do you think I see your finances? We like share a Wealth Simple account and stuff. Did you know that there's a mod view in Twitch?
I knew mod were a thing. I was planning to at some point look into it, but I have not. Yeah, we'll need for sure at some point to look into all of those, like, I think probably on YouTube as well, but on Twitch mostly, how stuff works in general, because this is something that is fairly new to us, as you can see.
Can you look at the chat and tell me if Hog Rider is speaking the English language?
Yes.
What is, I don't know all of these nouns. What is an emote?
It's what you, I think, it's a little like the Twitch equivalent of the emojis, I think.
Like this crap that I'm doing in the channel right now.
So now, like, we could add an emote of a pigeon, so we could have a little, like, image of the pigeon that people could use.
I don't know how to add an emote.
But we can definitely add the pigeon for next week. But I say definitely. I'm gonna look into it and see if I can actually do it.
I added Bob Ross. That seemed like the only painting adjacent thing. There's one labeled Holiday Santa. I don't know how that differs from normal Santa.
That's a good question.
I feel like this is the kind of thing that we should have investigated before we started becoming like streaming superstars.
Yeah. I knew I would have to look into that at some point, but all of this was already enough for me to like, I feel like I need to master what we're doing now before like adding other layers. But maybe it's time.
Well, I wouldn't say we've mastered anything yet.
No. Definitely not.
Does spamming my own channel with emotes count as engagement?
Hopefully.
We've been sponging off the spam people to be our engagement in this channel. The problem is that like all these faces and stuff in the emotes are like references I don't get. They're like gamer streaming stuff. So like I'm afraid that I'll use something and it means that like I'm a Nazi or that like Sharia law or something.
To do our own so we can just use some that make sense to us.
Yeah, because like I see a cute dog and I'll click that dog and then it'll turn out that dog's racist and like I shouldn't have clicked that dog. It's true. Your Hog Rider said your bird has like kind of a slick back hairstyle with the neck puff at the back.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Oh crap! You painted a douchebag. He enjoys going to the bar after his 12-hour day working on Wall Street and then like mansplaining simple concepts to the waitress.
Yeah.
Damn it. You basically just painted the kind of bird that voted for Trump, but only for the lower taxes.
But I think
he's like Anthony Scaramucci if he was a bird.
Did he have a neck poof?
No, but he has a neck poof like
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think it's pretty much done. I think he looks pretty good.
I think he looks very good. He's the most charming, despite his douchebagginess. He's one of the more charming birds you've painted. Hog Rider likes the final result.
I think this is it. I see that and then I immediately go and fix some things. That is like me. Okay.
My browser just crashed, so I can't see anything in the stream right now.
Well, I think this is it. Pretty happy with the result overall. And yeah. Thank you for hanging out. And
yeah, it's been fun.
Yes. And we'll be back next week. Not sure what we're gonna draw yet.
Yeah, I think Hog Rider is right. This Pidge is gonna have to go on the website. I'm a big fan of him.
Yeah. I think so too.
It'll be a
He
few
deserves
weeks,
to,
but
also, I think someone on our board asked me if I would to like tell them if I would sell prints of him.
we should like keep track of those people.
Yeah. Well, thank you again for hanging out. Oh, where are we based? We are in Montreal.
Which is Eastern Time, New York.
Yes. So for us, it is now 8:47 p.m.
For us, it is now Chinese food time.
For you.
Yeah.
I ate beforehand. I'm good.
I ate beforehand, but I will eat afterhand as well.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Please, people, go to theuglycat.com, sign up for our emails, and like, subscribe, etc. We're trying to get our number of subscribers to be higher than the number of videos we have, and we had that briefly, but then we keep putting out videos, and the subscribers only increase at a slower rate.
Yeah.
So our ego depends on this number being bigger than that number. So get her done, people. Thank you.
Yep. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye bye. See ya, Hog Rider.
See you next time. Bye.